Hello. Today we're going to tie one of my favorite little patterns I made up. I call it the Bulletproof Fly. The hook I have in the device is a size 6 TMC, but you can use any streamer hook you like. I'm using red TMC 140 denier. First thing we're going to do is put a nice little base coat of red thread right here. About 1 eye length away. And take a set of, these are large bead chain, and lash them down. And you want to make sure you get them tight.
Why do you call it the Bulletproof Fly?
This is the Bulletproof Fly because pretty well you can have any species of fish chew on it, fresh or salt, and it'll just keep going and going and won't fall apart on you. Go ahead and take your wraps all the way back to about the barb of your hook. This is a great pattern. It will catch all kinds of salt and freshwater fish. For the tail, we're going to be using white marabou. And you want to grab a fairly decent clump and take this extra scraggly and pull it off. Leave it on the stem. It'll help with the durability. About 1 marabou feather clump. And you want to be about a little bit longer than the hook shank. Go ahead and get a good lash down on it. What you want to do is just cover all that up. Try to even it out as best you can. This has been a very productive bass pattern for me. Also, redfish. Even caught trout on it. Alright, once you got that good and secure, go ahead and bring this back to about the barb of the hook. And this is just 1mm diameter stretchy bracelet cord from Hobby Lobby. What you want to do with it is cut a nice slant on it, just like that, and push it up against the fly right here. And this will help keep that bump out. Just cinch it right down, and this stuff will just, it's nice and stretchy, so when you put a kind of bear down on it, it will just flatten right out. Then go ahead and bring your tying thread all the way. Try to cover up as much of that white as you can to just behind the bead chain. Now take this, and you can also do this with 60-pound fluorocarbon, but this is a little bit easier. And just make nice tight wraps. Don't be afraid to push it together. All the way to just behind the bead chain. Then go ahead and do some capturing wraps, about 3, I'm going to go ahead and do 4 just for good measure. Then pull it over. 1, 2, 3, 5. That locks it in. Pull this tight, just like this, and cut it. Then we're going to take just a good old rooster hackle and grizzly and tie it in right here. And the awesome thing about it is it will sink into that groove, protecting the stem of the hackle. And you want to wrap it up till it's pretty bushy. Just about like that. Until you start getting into those more coarser fibers. Then you want to take this, pull as much back as you can without trapping any. Go ahead and trim the stem. Pull this back. And you just kind of want to spin your thread counterclockwise, and that'll bind it, and it'll make it want to jump back. And kind of just start putting a nice red hot spot right here. Kind of just keep pulling that back. Try to trap as few fibers as possible. Clean up any stray stragglers you had. And do a 5-turn whip finish. I'm going to go ahead and do a double. And that hot spot also helps cover up those hackle stems, increasing its durability with another 5-turn whip finish. Go ahead and break that off. And add a liberal amount of head cement right here and help top and bottom. And you can just fish this fly and fish this fly and fish this fly, and it will not come apart. It'll just stay together. It works awesome. I've caught carp on it, redfish, sea trout, bass, all kinds of salt and freshwater fish on it, and just keeps on kicking. The toothy critters can't seem to gnaw through this and damage it all that bad. Well, that's it. I hope you like this fly. I hope you give it a try. Hope you'll like and subscribe. Leave comments below, and most of all, tight lines. Have a great day and God bless.